Yeah, welcome, my people. Invite other people to join us. Invite other comrades to join us here. Invite other comrades to join us. You're welcome, my people. You're welcome. You're welcome. Welcome, my people. Invite other people to join us. Invite other people to join us. Okay, my people. Yeah, good afternoon, good morning, good evening to you all, based on your time zone. You know, as we dey do am. The way we are going to do this very evening broadcast, we are going to do it in a different way, whereby I will be giving every of our viewer the opportunity to as well share what they think and what they think Biafran should do, what they think Biafran should do, and in fact, IPOB at large, what they think IPOB at large should do, and the things that the normal garbage that BBC has posted. I would like us to analyze it together today. We are going to be analyzing this very video from A to Z. We will look into those videos. We are going to analyze them together. You know, anytime we are telling you people that this media, this very media, it is the greatest power that IPOB ever had. This is the greatest power that IPOB has of today. The greatest power, the thing that is killing the zoo, not just only our gallant men on ground, but the resistance of IPOB on the media. When you see people broadcasting, you need to make your own contribution. You can make your contribution, commenting, sharing your view, and also share the program, because the enemy knows exactly where this thing is hitting them. They know exactly where we are hitting them. They know exactly where we are hitting them. And I am using this medium to encourage every one of you, every Biafran, not just an IPOB member. Either you're an oath taker of IPOB, either you're an oath member of IPOB or not, you must take this decision today, because the 2023 is near, and these demons, these BBC demons, these BBC gutter media, they are here. They can't wait. They are now fighting the media war directly by themselves. And do you know their strategy? What they actually want to do? They want to intimidate IPOB media warrior. That is exactly what they are trying to do. They want to intimidate IPOB media warrior. Once they intimidate them, because they understand that the media warriors, they are the gatekeeper. You must defeat the media warrior first before you go to the leadership. You must defeat the media warrior first before going to the leadership of IPOB. And that is the reason why every one of us must keep on protecting and guiding the gate. Every one of us must volunteer ourselves to be a gatekeeper in this struggle. If you say this thing not concern you, I think there's a video I just was somebody lamenting that if you say you dey Europe, you never come Nigeria. My guy, not be waiting they able to show you the real they happen. Nigeria is now hellfire. Because what you are going to face after now is deadlier than what Boko Haram has ever done to anybody. The main Lucifer itself has taken they has taken the bull by the horn to face us. They have been using all this their Zugota media, dishing out nonsense. And now they now understand that IPOB media warrior, they are monsters. They have attached to it. When Mazin Abdikanu was telling you, BBC, that you will beg for interview, you are calling IPOB media warriors up and down for we to grant you interview. And we say no. None of us is going to respond to you. Keep on dishing your lies. If you think maybe you are smart or you are too powerful, let us meet in court, a competent court. You see all those propaganda you are trying to arrange. You are trying to, they are calling for violence. They are calling for this. Nobody is calling for violence. Everybody are calling to defend their land. Calling my people to defend me. Or should I say, not even calling people, picking up arms by myself to defend myself. How does that become a crime? Defending myself against Fulani jihadists, Fulani terrorists, Al-Qaeda, Boko Haram, ISWAP, then you call that an attack or calling for violence. You are calling for violence against who? Against who? Against who? These are the things that I want every Biafran to get very clear. These are the things I want you all to get very, very clear this evening. And you all must get it clear. Just a minute, please, my people. You must get it clear this very evening. You must get it clear that now the Lucifer has now come out from his coven, which is the BBC, the mother of all propaganda, the mother of all lies, the mother that gave birth to Nigeria, that have been nurturing Nigeria from day one, killed 5 million Biafrans. Do you know how they even painted this old BBC's Lucifer stuff? They are also trying to label it an Igbo stuff. That's why they even have a co-standard in their so-called propaganda stuff. But they refuse to say where she came from. They refuse to say where that lady came from. And we are here to counter every of your steps. To counter every of your steps. And there's something about this very video. This very video is not just a video that they concocted today. They have concocted this video for long ago. Even before, you see, they just edited the video. Before Mazi Nnamdi Facebook was brought down, they have concocted all these lies that they want to dish out. But we are here. We are the gatekeeper. We have our legal department. If you need us in court, just give us an invitation. They will be there. Give us invitation. We will be there waiting for you in your court. Gone are those days where you will kill 5 million Biafrans and you will sat on it and nobody will talk about it. Gone are those days. Gone are those days that you will be killing Biafrans here, right, left, and center. And no media will speak about it. Nobody will hear of it. Gone are those days whereby anybody, any kind of animal in the zoo can just see a Biafran and they will kill the Biafran. They will kill the Biafran and nothing will happen. Nothing. Gone are those days whereby you will kill us with impunity. You will kill us without any consequence. You will kill us, you will say to our face that nothing we will do to you. And you will walk freely before us. And we will cry and cry till the day we live on this earth. Gone are those days where you will do all these things, when you normally do all these things to us. We will defeat you not just on media, we are also going to defeat you on ground. We will defeat you, BBC. Britain, we are going to defeat you. We will defeat you not just only on the media, we are also going to defeat you on ground. We are going to defeat you as well on ground. I want you to understand this. Biafra, every member, every Biafra, you all are media warriors. You cannot intimidate anybody. You cannot, not for any reason, intimidate any media warrior. All these are just normal propaganda. If you know that you are so competent, if you know that those claims you pin on your page, those they even pin it. They pin that very video so that everybody can see it. So that anybody who comes to that very page can come across it. Because they need attention. Because they are eager, they are in hurry to destroy IPOB. They are in hurry to destroy IPOB, calling for a defense or a retaliation of what the enemies, the terrorists, not just enemies, these are terrorists, are doing to our people. You call that a call for violence? Do you know what is the meaning of violence? Do you know the meaning of violence? If you call that a call for violence, then what will you call what you are doing in Ukraine? You You shouldn't have responded. You shouldn't have supported Ukraine. You should have allowed Ukraine to die without throwing a punch. If you BBC, you Britain, if you're standing here telling the world that Biafrans or IPOB media warrior are calling for violence, it is as good as saying that everybody in Ukraine who are calling for help or calling to fight back, they are also calling for violence against Russia. You should be saying so as well. You think you're smart? We go nowhere. You cannot intimidate anybody. BBC, you cannot intimidate anybody. You can't intimidate. When Nnamdi Kanu was telling you that he has created monsters, you think we were joking? Do you think we were joking? He has created monsters. You can't defeat them. Because of 2023 election, you think you can demoralize the media warrior so that you can penetrate into the leadership because of the infiltrators that you have created among us to paint us black, to give us a bad name so that you can kill us. You have lied. I repeat, you lied. You lied. You lied. You lied, BBC. You see, all these infiltrators, whenever we are telling you Biafrans that these infiltrators, they are doing more damage to us, more than the Zoom media. The Zoom media has never grown a ball to come and confront IPOB in the media field. They normally run. They run as scatter. Do you know the reason why BBC is bringing out this rubbish, this garbage? It was because IPOB and the media warrior, they counter the garbage that they issue that IPOB has been declared a terrorist organization by Britain. Because we stood our ground, we counter it in a very bombastic way. We bombard them with facts and figures. Now, what they will come out with today is coming out with video, concocting video. And the guy who is concocting this video, who helped BBC, a Yoruba guy, who helped BBC to concoct this video, they are raping people in his village. They are killing people in his village. Killing people. The day you will understand that you can bring down this Facebook, you can bring down any of our social media platforms. The day you will understand that we are more than ready, we really prepare, we prepare mentally and physically. It is the day that you will bring us to court. You will think maybe bringing down all this video, we don't have every other evidence. We bombard you with evidence in your court. Your judges who are going to sit and judge us that very day. In fact, their medulla oblongata will be so confused to the extent that they are the one that will declare Biafra. You will be confused to the extent that you will declare Biafra. We will convince you with evidence that to make you, we will compel you to declare Biafra. We will compel you to declare Biafra. You see this game, now kites. We give you, pick one. Just the way Mazi Chinaza said. He said, we give you pick two. You go to see the go market. They give you, now the main Lucifers came out. They are not taking the job away from Nigerian media. They are now came out for we to face. You see all those petty media and Zoom media, Gota media that you people have been sending all this while. They are failed. They cannot withstand the heat of IPOB. We are not just calling on BBC alone. We are also calling on CNN to join them. We want both BBC and CNN to collaborate We want them to do collaboration. We will defeat them together, not just on the media aspect, not just on the media field. We will also defeat them in their court of law. Bring down our page, we will open another page. The media war will continue. You don't know that we are highly prepared for this. We are highly prepared for this. Maybe you don't know. We, indigenous people of Biafra, we are highly prepared for this. If you like, bring down our page, we will reopen another one. When you bring down that one, we will reopen another one, because these people you see watching me here, they are the media warriors. We are just a moderator. All these people you're seeing here, they are the media warriors. Do you think we came here to joke? Oh, you think so? Collaborate. Go and meet CNN. We need CNN because we are ready to defeat every one of you together, not just on the media, but also in your court of law. We are going to talk. We will be given the opportunity to defend ourselves. We will be given the opportunity to say something. Don't you know? Don't you know? Let us go into those rubbish video and we analyze everything together. Let us analyze this very video together.
They are about to start killing Igbo saboteurs.
This mighty saboteur should be get rid of.
The Eastern governors have sold you.
It is not even fighting against the enemy. It is not fighting and killing our own people.
But one thing that they have been successful with is their disinformation campaign.
do you hear that? We are going to start it properly. It's a one thing that they have been successful is it is their disinformation campaign. With all the evidence that we present to you, that even Facebook is telling us that that they cannot contain all this evidence. They cannot absorb all this evidence that we have presented before them. They say it is a violent video. It is violent photos. Do you think as Facebook do not allow us to post it, don't you know that we have them in file? We are arranging every one of them in a file. We have the file. Okay, it is a we did dump. As Facebook not bring more post time, Twitter not bring more post time, they will go delete them. You think so? That is exactly where you're getting it from, because we know what you know. That is the reason why we are smarter than you. We know what you know. We have seen what you saw. We are seeing what you saw that does not want you to allow us to be free. We are seeing it.
The BBC's Disinformation Unit has uncovered a network of Nigerians based outside the country who are deliberately spreading false information and violent rhetoric on social platforms in an apparently coordinated effort to stoke ethnic tension and encourage the breakup of the country. The investigation reveals what's being described as a troll farm operating across Europe, the United States, Asia, and other African countries, using social media to fuel religious, political, and ethnic unrest and encourage violent, even more.
The first question that will be asked, the judge, I believe any judge or whosoever that is going to take up this very case, he will ask questions because our legal team will be there to defend us. We have They will ask questions. How come? How do you? What led to this? How come? How do you become a media warrior? What really happened? They will ask questions, and some of those questions that these people are going to ask are being answered by BBC itself. Let's move forward.
Murderous acts.
Let's go after the saboteurs in our midst.
This is Efe Uwanogo, also known as Omo.
Now, this is the first video. In fact, not just the first video. This is the main video that BBC are, they are counting on. They are decorating it. They are making it to look as if this very young lady, this very Biafran young lady, is saying another thing, another different thing entirely.
Moti Biafra. She is a Nigerian based in Italy with 40.
Do you see the way? I want you people to pay attention to the first point. Here is the first point. Do you see the way they identify Omote Efe Uwanogo, Omote Biafra? Do you see the way they identify it? She's a Nigerian. As Omote told you that she's a Nigerian, because they don't want to say exactly where this Omote came from. They don't want to say, she's from the coastal region of Biafra. They don't want to say she's from Delta State in, or should I say, Delta Province in Biafra land. They don't want to say so. They don't want to say such. They identify him. Oh, the BBC demons. We are here for you.
50,000 followers on Facebook. She is part of a group called the Indigenous People of Biafra, known as IPOB. IPOB are a separatist group who want to create a country called Biafra from southeast Nigeria. The Nigerian government has banned IPOB and designated it a
do you see the way these people are painting this whole thing? The first question that I will want BBC to answer, the first question I will want them to answer, the name you first called, Omote Biafra, Efe Uwanogo, do you ask yourself, who are the people that bears this name? They are the Urobo clan. They are the Urobo nation in Biafra land. And now, where are they located in the so-called geopolitical zones of the zoological republic called Nigeria? They were located. Urobo people, Urobo nation are located in the so-called South-South, also called Niger Delta, which truly meaning is Niger Delta, the slave deltas. Do you see the propaganda they are using? They said, Southeast, IPOB are seeking for separation from Nigeria. They want the Southeast region. And when you hear them talking about Southeast region, they're talking about the five states. Whereby in that same region, we still have some Izo people there. In this, these people, the thunder don't fire them today. We go drag when I come outside.
Biafra, known as IPOB. IPOB are a separatist group who want to create a country called Biafra from southeast Nigeria.
They want to create a country called Biafra from southeast Nigeria. They do not add Omote, where Omote came from. They do not add where she came from, including South Nigeria, including Niger Delta, Nigeria. They do not add it. Or in a very nutshell, they can call it the old Eastern region. And anybody who come across this news, before they will ask questions, they will go to Google, they will check on Google the old Eastern region of Nigeria. Now they will now see the nation that are in this very old Eastern region. They will now see all the nations in it. So they are painting it as Igbo stuff. This is exactly what BBC are doing. Despite that they are trying to nail Omote too, they are trying to intimidate and intimidate every other media warrior. Despite their effort trying to intimidate all those people, they are still denying our state of origin. Let's assume that Omote came from Nigeria. Did Omote doesn't have where she came from? Didn't she have states in Nigeria? Didn't you people call Igbo? You even in this video, you people call Igbo. Why can't you call Urobo? She's an Urobo. You can even call it Urobo Nigeria. So people who are watching this video, they'll not say, we thought it is only Igbo that are Biafra now. Why is this girl, this very young lady, why is she dying for Igbo people? Why is she calling for violence just when you people painted it in the name of Igbo people? Why is she ready to die for Igbo people? Because they know these people are going to ask questions. Like, oh, Urobo are Biafrans too. Oh, Izo people are Biafran. Oh, Isekiri are Biafran. They don't want this to happen. And we will force them. Not be all this one. They're the joke. They don't know IPOB. We don't build. We have become monsters. You can't. You can't. You can't. What if this guy named Naftali, this Israeli guy, this Israeli activist? He said something one day. He said, our brothers, our Jewish brother, our Biafran Jewish brother. He said they have built a media platform that can never be defeated. Do you think the guy did not know what he was saying? When Israel was attacked, when Israel was under attack by these Islamic nations, who stood for them? IPOB. You shocked you, Abi? IPOB stood for Israel. We fought side by side with our Israeli brothers. We fought with them. We fought for them. These are the things that they don't want people to know. These are the things they don't want people to see. And we force them to see it. We will show it to their face.
The Nigerian government has banned IPOB and designated it a terror group. Here, the self-proclaimed media warrior is calling out traditional rulers, members of the clergy, and government officials in the southeast. She is accusing them of colluding with the Nigerian government, who she sees as the enemy, and calling on her followers to take action against them.
After this mighty saboteur, leave all this saboteur ticket. You go with mighty saboteur, go after those ones. Those are the people that need to be beheaded. Those are the people that need to be burned to ashes. Those are the people their houses need to be invaded.
Like Ife.
Now, this is the issue of Ife in this whole saga, trying to intimidate stuff like that. Now, in this very case, the court will also compel you, BBC, that they need the full video, because that very video was a live program. And they will compel you, BBC, that you should provide the full footage of that program. They will compel you because you can't cut some of their words and try to propagate it. I will call. Listen to me, BBC. I will call for the head of those who are sabotaging my head, who are sabotaging me to be killed if I have the opportunity. Because a saboteur, I believe even in the laws of Europe, there is a guy that I saw in Ukraine today. It's not even a military personnel. He is a civilian, but Ukrainian soldiers, they arrested him because they said they perceived, not that he even came out to sabotage them, not that he came out to speak against Ukrainian people, but this very guy They said they perceived that this very guy accommodates Russian troops in his house. They are not confirmed yet, but they arrested him. And they said, according to their law, this is a democracy law, a country. According to their law, he is found guilty of sabotaging Ukraine by giving Russian troops hospitality. A civilian, he can't fight the troops. He can even defend that, but they still arrest him. They arrested him and they bandaged his face. They bandaged it with sellotape. Not just ordinary blanket. They blanked his face with sellotape. And they took him away. They took him away. They took that very guy away. So, if somebody is calling for my head, and I said that I will go after this very person, then you call that a call for violence? You call that a call for violence? Haven't you heard from Buhari itself, or should I say even the impostor, parading himself as Buhari? Have you arrested him? We can't wait for this drama to happen. We can't wait. IPOB lawyers, in fact, they are now rewinding every file. They are revisiting all files. They are warming up. They can't wait for the main thing. Mad people. You are doing all this things because of 2023 election. Because of the presidential election. That is the reason why you're doing all these things you're doing. Nothing more, nothing less. That was the reason why you quickly rushed and kidnapped Mazen and Kanu. And you, BBC, you do not report it. You do not report it. Mad people. We shall continue.
Nneka Igwenagu also aggressively stokes existing ethnic tension from outside Nigeria.
Immigration.
In this Facebook broadcast from London, she alleges a plot by the Fulani people and other northerners resident in the southeast to exterminate ethnic Igbos.
They are into mission in our land, Biafra land, eastern part.
The BBC, if you want us to provide evidence, you claim you don't see any. I thought when you were calling us, you should be calling us that, my brother, we would like to ask you some few questions. But before we ask you the question, do you have any evidence concerning, or if you ask us for evidence, we could have provided you some catalog of evidence. You say you don't have evidence that all these things are really happening. You said you do not have evidence after telling Facebook not to allow us to post them for the world to see. But today you're telling us that you don't have we don't have any evidence. Let us go to court. Let's go to court. Come and arrest any of us. The rest will come. If you arrest anybody, both the ones in Spain, the ones in Italy, all of us will come to Italy. The rest of us, we are coming to Italy. If you arrest anyone in Germany, the rest are coming to Germany to come and face the same. You are not going to arrest one and leave one. You are going to arrest every Biafran at a time. You are going to arrest every one of us at a time. You want us also to provide you catalog of evidence how Fulani are raping our women, our mothers, our women in the bush. After raping them, they don't even spare their life. They cut them into pieces. Into pieces. Or do you want us to provide you a catalog evidence where Nigerian soldiers are shooting sporadically at civilians? Some of these houses are houses that I believe most of those houses were occupied by old people. Do you want us to provide you evidence how you shot at our children, how you shot at our babies? Let us go there, BBC. We can't wait. We are just waiting for the first arrest. That is the day that the zoo will fall. Of course, this is not even what you are just trying to maybe something can happen because IPOB Media Warrior, they are there waiting for you. We are here waiting for you. IPOB Media Warrior are here waiting for you. That is exactly what is happening. You said they don't have evidence. You want us to provide the evidence.
Part of Nigeria. They have come in the name of to shine shoe, to do this, to do all sorts of odd jobs. But now they are into kidnapping. They said that it's fetching them more money. They are on mission to exterminate, kill, maim, wipe all of us.
Although there have been violent clashes between
Although,
Fulani
wait
herders.
till idiot come and fire your papa. Here, although. You are the one this misinformed people. You are the one misinforming people. You are the one. They came to our land, all in the name of settling, they go to our farm, they destroy our farms. They eat our yams and our cassava, they use it to feed their animals. Things that we labor, we suffer to grow, to farm. And after all these things, they still come to our villages, killing our people, occupying lands. Thunder don't fire this BBC. You don't know how mad IPOB Media Warrior are. You go and ask the Zoom media. You people, you know now the counts cost now, not the counter. Now the counts cost. Now no waiting day. Now just they pretend. Una no waiting day. Una just they pretend. Imagine a whole BBC. These are blood-sucking demons. That is the reason why they knew that no Biafran, nobody is listening to them again. If you want to hear facts news, if you want to, Buhari is following us. For your information, Buhari, the impostor in Asoro, is following us as well. You forgot to add into this useless jargon that you made up. You forgot to add that IPOB also claimed that the dead Buhari is dead. Late Buhari is dead. That the person in Asoro is an impostor. Why don't you add it so that we can even charge you to court? We can charge you to court. I think if you don't want to charge us to court, we go charge you to court. Mad people. Imagine BBC. You say, although, imagine a media, for media, a journalist or a news broadcaster or a reporter. So they say, although, you could not say, wahala dey. Story don't enter the matter.
Herders and communities in the southeast. There is no evidence.
Exterminate, kill, maim, wipe all of us.
Although there have been violent clashes between Fulani herders and communities in the
Thunder fire you. He said, although there have been violent clashes, who is clashing with who? I am in my house. You came to kill me. You came with your knife. You came with your guns and machine guns. You started shooting at me. And I was trying to even defend myself. You killed my children. You killed my wife. You say that is a clash. It means that Ukraine and Russia, they are also clashing. Why are you people dying for Ukraine? Why are you people crying for Ukraine then? It means that Russia and Ukraine, they are clashing. They are not fighting. Russia do not invade Ukraine. They are only clashing. It is a clash. And you must treat it as such. Mad people. Mad people. Ukraine and Russia, they are clashing. They are not fighting. They are not fighting. You should be making peace within Ukraine and Russia, not sending arms to Ukraine. They are clashing as well. And do you see the most horrible thing about this whole thing. This lady when they talk so now that lady when they like it did like waiting they vomit. Very ugly thing. Now ugly man like a man. Now you go see climb up now. All those ones, these are useless human beings. Very ugly thing. Very ugly and useless. Very irritating. That is the reason why he's there to do their bit. Black people. In the case of the West, they are saying Russia invade. But in the case of Biafra, you as a Biafran, this girl when they report this, when they do this PG, this now Igbo girl, now that Igbo girl, that yellow Igbo girl, now her voice with this. You are saying that although when they told you to go and tell Biafran to go and report or make a video and put although there are little clashes between Fulani S-men and instead of Fulani terrorists, it's a Fulani S-men and farmers in Enugu and other eastern states. Why don't you ask them? But eastern people do not go to north to go and farm before they have these clashes. They are in their own house, in their own room. They are sleeping in their own house. The Fulani, they came, they walked through thousands of miles down to Biafra land to invade. Why are you telling me to say it is a clash? This is invasion. They are here to do their evil bid, and we are here. You will not intimidate not a single IPOB media warrior. Not a single one. You know us now. I don't need to tell you the story. You can't intimidate any of us.
Southeast. There is no evidence for the sort of conspiracy that Mrs. Iguinagu is alleging.
There is no evidence of such of conspiracy. Now, Igbo woman, they report this one. So, when they work for BBC, now in the report, they accuse your own Igbo sister, Nigerian journalist, BBC. If you give them enough money, they will testify the goodness of Satan. They will preach the goodness of Satan before you. An Igbo woman attacking a fellow Igbo woman. Imagine. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, BBC. We have gone beyond all this level. Call me with a different pattern. We are expecting you to have a collaboration with CNN so that you people can make a wrong move. That will sue your fucking ass to court. You go too sweet, eh? That's what now they avoid. It's better for you to just keep quiet in Nigeria disintegrate. If not, you are going to pay a heavier price. We must continue.
The self-proclaimed Republic of Biafra broke away from the Nigerian state in 1967, following the Araba riots, in which thousands of Southeasterners living in the north of the country were killed. Biafra was made up of states from the southeast of the country, where the Igbo ethnic group is predominant.
Do you listen to that? Do you just listen to that? Do you just listen to that? The Biafran state was made up of Igbo 5 states only. My people, just 1 minute. Do you just listen to that? The Biafran state was made up with Igbo state alone. Okay, you don't know that there are Igbo in Delta State. You don't know that the majority people living in Igbocha, in Port Harcourt, your so-called Port Harcourt, the majority people living there, they are Igbos. You don't know. You don't know nothing. You know nothing. BBC, you know nothing. We are here for you. Anubam, we are here for you.
In the north of the country were killed. Biafra was made up of states from the southeast of the country, where the Igbo
Southeast of the country. Biafra was made up of states from the southeast of the country. Imagine that impetus. The question that those people who are watching that video to be asking themselves, you say Biafra was made up of of southeast of the country. Where does oh my God, why this thing Philip Effiong from? Is he also from southeast of the country? In fact, who even bring up this name? This is where we don't sink, bury, hide for one place. Who bring it up again? Is it not an Izoman? What does that Izoman know about this thing? What connection does Izo have with this Igbo people? What does Urobo people have? What connection do they have with these Igbo people? And Isoko and so on and so forth. Now, Igbo girl, they report this one so. Shameless demon. We have been telling you that we will drag you out of you. You see, you know before you are sitting on a golden chair. We don't tell you say you go come down. We go drag you enter potopoto, and at the potopoto we dey so. Mad people. We are waiting for CNN too.
ethnic group is predominant. The withdrawal of the region from Nigeria led to a civil war that lasted almost 3 years and claimed more than 1 million lives, mostly on the separatists.
Do you listen to that? Do you listen to this abominable girl? Do you listen to this Lucifer, this daughter of Ekwensu? Do you listen to what she said? She said he claimed more than 1 million. 1 million. That is everybody where died, they are under 2 million. They are under 2 million. They are not up to 2 million. He said more than 1 million lives, not millions. More than 1 million lives. Imagine. Imagine. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This one, an Igbo girl. And person go tell me, say, na Igbo man, fuck this one, mama give am belle. When we tell them, say, many of these infiltrators, they are bastards. Most of them na one night stand children they be. Most of them na rapist production na in they be. Na rapist product na in they be. You think we are joking? You think we are doing propaganda?
Side. It ended in January 1970 with Nigeria promising to pursue a policy of reconciliation, reconstruction, and rehabilitation, which some from the regions.
Now, the question you need to ask yourself, Nigeria, after the war, they are trying to reconstruct, rehabilitate, rehabilitate this, rehabilitate that. The question is, how many presidents, the first question is, how many presidents has came out? How many presidents has Nigeria produced since all this drama? How many has came from Biafra land? First question. Nigeria have 3 nations. There are 3 nations illegally bind into Nigeria. The Arewa, the Odudu, and the Biafran. Now, these 3 nations, normally, they have produced, if I'm not mistaken, more than 16 presidents. Tafawa Balewa, Abu Irosi, Yakubu Gowon, Muritala Muhammad, many of them like that. How many has came or has come from the Biafran nation? Now, that is where their own rehabilitation started from. Now, how many Biafrans has died in the hands of the zoo military, police, SARS, and so on and so forth, uncountlessly? How many Biafran states has been polluted by the oil that you, Britain, are taking from Biafran land? How many Biafran states have been polluted, destroyed? Every source of their living. You destroy everything to the core. You destroy our farm, our water, you destroy everything to the core. Is this same thing happening in the other part of the so-called Nigeria? Other part from other, is this same thing happening in the other so-called part of rehabilitation contraption you call Nigeria? Now, you will understand the reason why we can never be defeated. We can never be intimidated. We can never be defeated. You see those two things, take it off your mind. Okay? Those two things say you go fit defeat all the orientators or intimidators. Take those two things out of your mind. Because those two things are no go area. Nnamdi Kanu created demons before you people kidnapped him. When he was telling you in that very video that even if I die, Biafra will come. The struggle will continue. He knew what he created. The structure is there. Not all these ones. When we tell you people that stop monetizing this struggle, now not go here. You will see they are also using it. Say they are not using it to be accusing the leadership that it is the leadership of IPOB sharing money for us to be doing what we are doing. If you don't do subscribe, you don't even have to sing every now and then. You don't carry your page like say now your like say you won't carry an enter grave or now your papa or now your papa help you build them, not be Biafra, not be the same Biafra help you build them. If you don't go that area, you are heading to the road of destruction.
See, never happened. For many, the struggle continued. The idea of Biafra never went away.
I like one thing you people said. You said the idea of Biafra never went away. Do you think as far there is air in Biafra, we breathe the air of those dead people. Every time we breathe, we perceive them. Those people that you people killed unjustly. Those people that you people bombarded, you people starved to death. We perceive them every now and every day, every living moment in that territory of Biafra. You don't know? Now you know.
Nobody born of man or woman.
In 2013,
Let them talk and finish. Nobody born of man or woman. So that your listener can understand what is driving this man and what is driving his followers. Nobody born of man or a woman that will destroy or that will stop this very movement. Biafra shall come. It will come. He's already in the corner.
the recently formed Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, led by Nnamdi Kanu, began broadcasts on Radio Biafra, calling again for a movement to gain independence from Nigeria. Campaigning on social media soon followed. Uche Mefo, the co-founder and former deputy leader of IPOB, takes credit for the group's move into the online space.
I was the brain behind the media aspect, especially internet technology. I set up this Radio Biafra you are talking about today. I set up this Radio Biafra, the internet fashion, the satellite platform. that you're talking about today. So it was during that period as well that we reasoned that the online platform like Facebook, YouTube, Twitter can give us leverage against the atrocities being committed against our people. And it actually has.
IPOB says that its members have been victims of extrajudicial killings by security forces. In 2016, Amnesty International reported that at least 150 peaceful pro-Biafra activists had been killed by security agents.
Oh, so you know. Eh? So 150 peaceful. Listen, peaceful, just protesting for a good life, for a better life. They killed 150, and when they say they killed 150, know that they asked 1,500. They killed them. Did BBC reported it? Did BBC make a video for it? Show us a video you made for it. We never made any video for it. But 2023 is around the corner. You want to intimidate people, yeah? Intimidate them, make them go inside. Intimidate them, make them go inside. Can't intimidate now, mad people. We get what you go talk. We go now. We go drag you go court. Mad people.
In crackdowns. The Nigerian government denied the claims.
I want us to analyze.
However, IPOB members have gone beyond alerting others to claims of abuse and moved to direct calls for violence.
Yeah, we are misinformation, but it was minimum at the time I was there, and I didn't keep quiet about it.
Do you see all these saboteurs? Once you sell out, you go and join the enemy, propagate, make video that I know too much for IPOB now. You know anything I know for IPOB? I know too much for IPOB. IPOB are killers. IPOB are this, IPOB are that. Why can't you provide the evidence? Then we provide you a counter catalog evidence. Counter catalog evidence. Evidence in catalogs. Your brain will not be able to absorb it. There are some videos we present to the judge, which it is compelled to watch. It is compelled to watch under the law. It is compelled. It will run mad immediately. It will go to coma immediately. The judge that is going to hear the case of IPOB will go to coma immediately. I am telling you, we can't wait for that day to come. We can't wait. Just mistakenly arrest one person. I want to tell our media warriors, make sure you see all those kind of rubbish that make sure you are in contact not just with family member alone. Make sure you are in contact with at least 1, 2, 3, or even all your media colleagues. Immediately you home one, all of us will go in flame. Yeah? You won't try yourself. Any country you home one, we will come there and you are going to hold us together because we are going to be part of that very case. Not to say you go do divide and rule, divide and arrest. Yeah, come on down for your mind. Now me tell you, come on down for your mind. Nothing like divide and arrest. Divide them, scatter them, and arrest them. Disinformation. Okay.
In Nigeria, internet penetration is high and data is relatively cheap, providing a ready audience for those wanting to spread disinformation. There is clearly an appetite for this violent rhetoric. Some IPOB media warriors have as many as 100,000 followers on Facebook.
Do you see what they are doing? They are blanking the name but showing the followers. They blank all the names and they are showing the follower. In other words, they don't want people who they are trying to sell all these lies to. They don't want them to go to those pages. They don't want them to go to those pages to verify themselves, to verify by themselves that let me even go to these pages to know what exactly these people are doing there. I need to know. I need to know what exactly these people are doing there. And when those people started seeing things, hearing things, there will be IPOB nice. They will all be IPOB nice. Who will IPOB nice then?
Have multiple pages. Mrs. Igwenagu has 4 Facebook pages, most of which she uses to broadcast disinformation and calls for violence, almost exclusively in Igbo language.
Ogidi youth, ndị niile so wee mee ngagharị iwe ahụ. Ihe unu dị ka ya bụ na ịmara nnekwu ọkụkọ yilite akwa iche.
They hear what BBC they call for violence. He said, "Oh, Ogidi youth, you are like chicken laying eggs. After laying these eggs, break them open and then proceed to eat them."
Akwa wee were ọnụ tupu akwa ahụ wee ṅụba akwa ahụ.
This is her broadcast from London in late 2021. Her target are a youth group in Ogidi, a town in Anambra State. They had organized a march to protest IPOB's order that people shut down businesses and schools every Monday in solidarity with imprisoned IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu.
Do you see how dangerous these people are? This is where the work of infiltrators are coming. And I will be pointing it out for you people. When we tell you that leave this, disassociate yourself from these infiltrators. Anywhere you see these infiltrators, disassociate yourself from them. You think we don't know what we are saying. We don't know what we are saying. You know more than we do. You all know more than we do. Okay, you know more than me. The same seat at home that this leadership council, they are the one who called for this seat at home from the beginning. After calling for it, not the leadership that comes, IPOB leader, the one and only leader that we have, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, called for the cancellation of that very seat at home, which the leadership has no choice than to obey, and they obeyed it. Today, BBC are still attaching this seat at home to IPOB leadership. They are still, I think you can hear it by yourself. This is the work that Simon Ekpa, Nelly and his autopilot and he do stuff are doing to this very movement. And you are helping them to achieve it. You are helping them carelessly to achieve it. Oh, so you are helping them so that they can intimidate IPOB media warriors, so that you people can go after the leadership and deal with it. Oh, is that what you think? We are the gatekeeper. Come pass. If you get IPOB, come pass. Come pass or come break the gate. You go not say no be gra, not the open gate. Now who hold key? Then go open up. Come pass. Not be even every gate they do gra they enter. Carry your gra come. We go gra, you go back. I mean, they tell you. We go gra, you go back. Go ask Zoom Media, they can testify. Go and ask the Zoom military, they will testify. The Zoom full of agent with the Zoom terrorists, go and ask them, they will testify. They will tell you what's up. Do you see? These people really want to, in fact, they want to destroy Biafra. They can't wait. They can't even pretend it anymore. They can't hide it anymore. They want to bring that. They want to destroy Biafra entirely. They have this passion in them is so much. Unbelievable. Imagine. Fulani S-men, Fulani terrorist organization, they are issuing threats that they are coming for IPOB. And Northern Elder Forum, they are issuing threats against IPOB. Samuel Ekpa, Nelly Fuebu, They are issuing threats against IPOB. Uche for George Oyibe is also part of this very video. All of them, they are issuing threats against IPOB. Even Britain are issuing threats against IPOB. They want to demoralize us. They don't know who teach us. They don't know who taught us. They don't know the greatest teacher that taught us. We go direct to the university. We learn. We go there. We remove. They do some of us brain surgery. Now only Biafra they our head. You think you can intimidate us? Bring down this page. I will open. In fact, we will open another one. Bring it up. Bring down this page. We will open another one. You see these people commenting. These people watching, they are the media. That is where you people are so dumb. You don't know anything. These are the media warriors. These people watching and commenting. Anywhere we are, if we open one page, they go locate them. You don't cast again. If we open one page, they don't locate them. They don't cast them. You don't know. Don't you know? So you can't bring us down. You have to take that into your score. And you will never dare. You will never dare. You will never even dream of daring to arrest any of us. Because it will be a jamboree for us. It is going to be a jamboree because this very court case is going to, it is going to be hard in a civilized world. And we can't wait to go. It's going to be a jamboree. A very great jamboree. Mad people. The Lucifer, bring the BBC. Lucifer Media.
The Ogidi youth leader was also singled out by other IPOB supporters.
Not known to be coward. Ogidi.
Here is Phila.
Samuel Ekpa is not an IPOB member, number one. That is number one. Samuel Ekpa has stand and he has stated clearly that he is a terrorist. He is the one killing people. And if you say he killed Ogidi leader or Agidi leader, whatever leader he may kill, you have never, all these people you are pointing, you have been showing since, you never pointed out any of them where they killed any leader. Now, if you say Samuel Ekpa killed leader, Samuel Ekpa is not an IPOB member. IPOB has distanced themselves away from this idiot, from this ego here. So now, why are you now trying to attach it to us again? Why? Why BBC? Why? BBC, why?
And based lawyer Simon Ekpa, who has thousands of followers.
The president of the youth of Ogidi, whoever he is, wherever he's coming from, and whoever that is paying him to bring pump action,
Listen, I see one idiot here. They say I should preach. If I want to preach, I should not mention Ekpa. These are the reason why we say most of you we go do a brain surgery because you not get brain. You don't have the capacity to reason. You are the people who are even attacking Mazen Nnamdi Kanu when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was with us. You are part of those who are attacking Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. This very guy here, this is exactly what they want to make IPOB to look like. Lawlessness. Anybody can give order. So they will not carve everybody together. Anybody can give order. Will be autopilot, no leader, no direction, no control. No control, no direction, no leader. So that they will be able, you see the way BBC did this video. IPOB is gone and they are gone forever. If to say we allow this infiltrators, may them succeed. If to say we know they call this experiment, this short dwarf, this Pekus Lika, Totolika, this one, where they're under one or you go there, where they are. So if we don't call them out, this woman Rapasso, if we do not call them out, These are the things that was planted. These are the infiltrators that was planted in our midst to be able to label us black, to be able to label us bad, so that they can kill us, so that they can declare us a terrorist organization. Autopilot, kill Ogidi leader. IPOB, they have killed Ogidi leader. Anywhere you see them, track them, arrest them. You go come see Biafra go full the whole Europe prison. As we full. Do you know that there are some Biafrans in Europe, this very Europe prison, that they harvest their organ? You don't know? No worry. The day we go open that chapter is coming, because we not fit open those chapter now. Those areas are very heavy area, because if we open those chapter now, we need a nation that will defend us before we start opening all those chapters, and we have evidence and we are going to defend it. Mad people.
And start walking on the street, they should retract immediately. He should retract himself and don't go further with this. This is not a threat, but it's a fact.
A few weeks after these comments, the youth leader of Ogidi was shot and killed. Those responsible remain unidentified. We contacted Simon Ek.
Do you see what we are saying? Do you see? Do you see exactly what we are saying? Just let us keep on going. We are doing this together. I'll be placing my number here. You can call into this program, and we give you the opportunity to share your view, ask your questions, and bring up some arguments. Okay. No, say they're not born autopilot to make the corner. They're always they run. Or those ones, they don't burn them. Let's go.
Epa and Nneka Igwenagu for their comments. Mrs. Igwenagu did not reply. Mr. Ekpa replied, but declined to give. And Nneka Igwenagu for their comments. Mrs. Igwenagu did not reply. Mr. Ekpa replied, but declined to give a written response. Supporters of IPOB and its leader Nnamdi Kanu have long been active.
Because you know this Ekwesu boy, this Ekwesu called Samuel Ekpa, he always want popularity. That's publicity he like. You know those people they like camera for party well. Now that kind of person, very useless guy, very, very, very useless guy. Very, very useless guy. This guy where you see so. This short dwarf where you see here so. Very, very useless guy. He quickly replied because he can't wait. You see the lady, they say the lady, they don't even bother to reply them. Because we are not looking for, if you see genuine people in this struggle, now, you won't be saying, come, I think it'll be BBC. You accuse me, now come arrest me. Let complain against me, come and arrest me. That is IPOB for you. Not the people where they find who go put them for camera. We are even being embarrassed by posting us in the same video with all these animals, with all these infiltrators. Come, bring it up. We are waiting for you.
Even social media, sharing Mr. Kanu's broadcasts and commenting on posts that relate to the group or events in Nigeria.
Who former Biafra? You must listen to that. Of course, you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who's doing a very fast.
So now you people should now listen to this very video too. Even BBC is a career. Those of you when they shout, Mazin and Kanu say we should listen to. You not time you listen to Informer. You not time you listen to Uwasofia. Uwasofia where they attack him in open now. Now Uwasofia they attack him in open. As far as say you can listen to Samuel Ekpa, you must listen to Uwasofia too. You must support Uwasofia as they attack Mazin and Kanu. You must attack Mazin and Kanu as Uwasofia the attacker. You almost attack Mazin and Kanu. I think you said we should support Mazin and Kanu called their name that we should support them because you are mad. Because you don't have brain. You can't use your teeth to count your tongue. You can't use your tongue to count your teeth. He said you should listen to Ufoma Biafra, listen to Uwasofia, listen to Samuel Ekpa. Okay, even he he call some of us name, but what to concern us with? You listen or you not listen. So you know, they really allow that thing, they enter on a brain. You know, really they allow that thing, they enter on a brain. You know the reason why I pinned that very video of Mazen Amikano the day me and my comrade interviewed him on this very platform. You know the reason why I pinned that video? It is because of this very voice note. Of course, I have been hearing it all this while. I don't, because it doesn't make any sense. Your leader to say that what else should I expect from my leader? I thought I'm doing the right thing. Then does that make any? But you allow those things to get into your head because the same way they listen to you, they think you can do rubbish. Thunder, fire all of you.
Fantastic job.
But a broadcast in May 2020, when Mr. Kanu endorsed specific people that his followers should listen to, brought these.
Do you see all these faces here? Are you seeing them? Are you seeing them? This video, when I told you guys that this video has been concocted long ago, long time, when they don't concoct this video. But BBC, they fear to bring them out. They fear. Because that time, IPOB, they like fire. They're ready to burn anything burnable. IPOB Media Warrior, they are on fire. Anything they see, na consumption. Any animal, when they see for media space. Zoo, you see all those Vanguard. Nobody, they listen. Go Vanguard. No, they don't have comment. They don't have like or share again. Nobody is listening to Vanguard. Before you can see Vanguard have comment or share, it must be a news about our leader, a news about IPOB. Anybody we see on the road, we consume am. Anybody we see on the road, we jam am. We not care make we jam and die. We are monster. You don't get that. We are demonic monster, media demonic monster. You think you can demoralize us? Who born you? Who be you? Who be you? Who born you? Yes, our sister even there for this one. Tamonotoye. Imagine. They don't concoct them. Tete. Where they don't concoct this rubbish. We are here to reset their brains.
So-called media warriors into the limelight. His recommendations include some familiar faces.
I know say this una no fit wait to bring them down, but you na go fail because if you no go area, if you touch am, you don't touch the whole IPOB. You don't touch the whole, you don't know. Touch one, you touch within like secret court. Thank God some of them, not be Oyibe call us secret courts now. They say IPOB dey like secret courts. We are secret court. Secret court nation. You know, shock you. We are like a secret court. Once you touch one, you touch all. The way when you touch one American soldiers, you touch all American soldiers. The way you touch one NATO nation, you touch all NATO nation. When you touch IPOB, one IPOB member, you touch all IPOB. You touch Nnamdi Kanu. Thunder fire you.
Anogo, Simon Ekpa, Italy-based Faith Ogala. Many of them reference Mr. Kanu's endorsement during their broadcasts as an acknowledgement of their work. Their influence on social media explains why they are seen as a vital part of IPOB's campaign for the breakup of Nigeria. Nicholas Ibikwe, head of investigative journalism at Premium Times, one of Nigeria's
one thing you don't know, they are under command and under control. We are under command, under control. IPOB do not send any of them. IPOB do not send any of us. We all are social media warriors. We all are freedom fighters. We all are social media fighters. You know, you people don't even know what we have for you this 2023. Some of us they keep our energy for now. Now, I even force me to come out this very evening. I don't really prepare for video. We are compiling our energy for the 2023. We won't look how we won't run them, where we won't run pass. I'll go there.
Leading online newspapers believes they are IPOB's strongest weapon.
There is no doubt in my mind that IPOB.
This one, na Igbo man, Nicholas Ipekwe, he say him na investigative journalist, but you never investigated Fulani Esme. You never investigate Buhari that died, that they stood 1 minute silent for in Africa, in EU Parliament. They stood 1 minute silent for him in even EU Parliament, in AU Parliament and EU Parliament. He never went there, go there to go and investigate. He said they investigate IPOB. You see all these bastards? You see all these terrorists? This guy is a terrorist. A terrorist, let me tell you something, it is not only those who bring out the gun to shoot at people that are terrorists. Those who send them are terrorists. Those who are also defending them, covering them up are terrorists. Those who also see them killing people, committing terrorist acts, but they refuse to speak, they refuse to condemn. A silence before injustice is a support of injustice. So this guy is also a terrorist, just like you BBC, and those crap that are working for you in Biafran land. They are all terrorists. They are all terrorists. We shall continue.
Has an organized warfare, perhaps one of their strongest weapons. It's not about the whole armed struggle have been unsuccessful. One thing that they have been successful with is their disinformation campaign. And in fact,
you're calling for the program.
Disinformation.
My people, let us just pick this very call. We have a caller in the house. So, caller, what is your name? And where are you calling from? Please talk to us.
Okay, I'm Mazi Jidoko. I'm calling from a part of Africa. Thank you for your great job and for your effort towards this. We are following up. You know, there's one thing our leader taught us, which our leader said, when you pay Nigerian media, they will find good about the work of Satan. And that is what they are doing.
Exactly.
That was the word of our leader. And that word has kept us moving. Because many will still come. Because they can no longer fight us, so they want to go on these media. But we are here. We have gone very far before them. So I want to thank your efforts and I want to appreciate you for this. We'll be following them every 2 steps of the way.
Of course, you guys are the media warrior. You guys,
exactly.
Sharing, commenting, making sure that it gets to our enemy. You are the main. I should be thanking you. You know, if they call us, they thank us or stuff like that. Now that when they get into people's head, now it make you they get the lines of George Onyibe, Simon Lepa, Uche Mefo, Nelia February, and so on and so forth today.
You are very right.
It gets into their head.
But we must thank you because we must thank you people who stood on the ground to speak the truth. Because without you people, we cannot be able to comment, we cannot be able to have something to retweet. That is why we must continue thanking you guys for your time and for your courage towards this very struggle.
Yeah, of course. We also appreciate you guys. Yeah.
I thank God today I came across your program and I have to pick your number. I've been looking for your number. There are a lot of things. But maybe later I will call you on WhatsApp so that we will talk.
No
There's a lot
problem.
of things
No
that I
problem.
needed to also tell you. So, Nigeria BBC, this is the reason why every Monday they will be doing media to come in Enugu, in Anambra, in Imo State, to do their propaganda coverage. This is the plan they had at heart. That is why every Monday you will see Nigeria BBC broadcasters roaming about Enugu, Boy State, about Imo State to cover. But to God be the glory, our leader is a spiritual man. He foresaw all these things ahead.
Of course.
I said, relax this seat at home, so that everybody will sit with his conscience. You will follow your conscience and do whatever, whether you want to go out or you don't want to go out. So that is it. We have been dedicated a long way ago. And why all these things you are seeing now is coming forward is because it's clearly and open that our leader is coming out. So they want to occupy the heart of the IPOGs, the reviewers and the followers and the commenters and writers also. They want to occupy their heart.
That is exact. Oh, my brother, God will bless you. It's the BBC, do you listen to a caller? He is even analyzing the whole situation more than those who are broadcasting, those who you are attacking as media warrior. He is analyzing it more than us. Go right on, my brother, right on.
So that is the target of BBC, to make sure they occupy the heart of everyone with fear. So that when Mazinland Kanu will come out, many will be gripped with fear, but we have developed mental toughness that they cannot scare us.
That is exactly what they don't know. They don't know that they cannot intimidate us, not even an inch.
They cannot.
Well, maybe they think when we are saying our life is at.
If you watch this month entirely, there are a lot of things coming on against IPOB, the killing of Tutu Soldier, the British proclaiming IPOB as terrorists. There are a lot of things inside this month of May that Mazen Kanu, they are sure that is coming out.
And we are
tried to, boycotted by soldiers or by British media. Now they want to do this one also. The thing will be coming back to back. And they are speaking to all their friends listening, both hinterland and coastal land. They should develop this center toughness and stand this enemy. They are monsters, but they are just proving monsters because they have no way. We are here because we are waiting for them.
Of course. This is their big daddy. Their big daddy.
We are ready to absorb it. We are ready to dismantle it. We are ready for everything. So we are ready with these people. This Nigeria and British media influence. We are ready for them. You see, I want to say one thing again. I listened to this interview on Sunday. In as much as he's highly saboteur, there is one word I took from him, and I want to let all the Africans know about it. You see, he mentioned one thing. He said when he disassociates with these people called the facto government, is when they continue calling Mazen and the name on their radio. And when he told them they stop calling his name. I want Biafrans to know that that word you mentioned, this should tell you that even he was looking to disassociate himself with Uchemonko, and co. To tell them that the extending the starting resignation of Uchemonko has, as in I don't know how to put it for the essence to understand, but without word that man used,
Uchemefo is seeking relevance everywhere. He go to BBC, he go here, he go there.
But what I want to clear our people is that, many of them are carrying this news that Mazen doesn't want to really do that, and everybody that wants to know what use what was said on Sunday to come in a conclusion whereby even was himself will not let you choose and and many of them that
do you see?
From IPOB.
Because there are saboteurs like him.
There are saboteurs. Even himself who use the saboteur has also identified them as it's one working with them. That is the message I want to let our people to know. So that whoever that is pushing to them that the reason why they left IPOB is because Mazen Nalikano doesn't want them to come in. It's because they are saboteurs. And this man was able to identify them early and push them out.
Exactly. IPOB, the reason, my brother, the reason is that IPOB is a very large family. How many? You just say like you're telling Putin make you know the mind of all Russians. It is impossible. So, but when we deal for war front, we identify the ones will be enemies, with saboteurs among them. And in the whole world has a law. Every country, every nation have the law about how they treat their saboteurs. And 90% of their laws is to either execute the saboteur or put him in life imprisonment. That is the law that the world are using. So thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you for your analysis. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I will call you. There's a very big discussion we need to discuss, and I know the reason why I've been looking for your number. It's very, very important.
No problem, Mazi. You call me after the program. No problem.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All my respect, Biafra.
Oh, hail Biafra. Yeah, my people, as we are moving forward, let us quickly go through this very video. Look at this one, an Igbo man. Just look at. It looks so tata, despite all the money when they pay you carry do this video. You won't bring your own friend. If this one now die by Fulani stray bullet, people go dey cry. Or Zoo soldier kill this one now, people go dey cry. Because normally not supposed to exist. You see the kind evil way this guy dey concoct against his own people. Listen.
Those radio broadcasts Namikano was doing then were steeped in disinformation.
This misinformation came from the top.
You see them?
You understand? So other people started learning from Nnamdi. As an apprentice, you'll be looking up to your master.
One particular target of IPOB's disinformation effort is the Fulani, one of the largest ethnic groups in.
Do you see? Now they are now went back to the paymaster, those who are dishing out the dollar. From the oil in Biafra land, from the resource in Biafra land. Oh God, we don't suffer. We don't suffer. These people don't know what they push us. If you not really know what they push us, you not gonna say money no fit do. How much you won't pay me make I do all these things? I go don't tire now. I have my own private life to live. I go don't tire. You can't pay people to do all these things. This guy that called now, you can't pay people like that to be saying what they are saying. You can't. IPOB, we are debater. If BBC want to debate us, let them come and debate us in court. Let's meet in court. Let them come with their charges. Then we will debate them in court. Thank God it's a Western world. Media, our media, this same media world go there. They will cover them. They will cover the court case. This same very media warrior will be in the court covering the court proceedings. Animals everywhere.
In West Africa, many Fulani.
The paymaster, these are the people who pay them to do this video. Fulani Janjaweed and BBC carry them for air, mark and pin them for their page.
Who are predominantly Muslim, still follow the nomadic cattle herding culture of their ancestors, which brings them.
So our own land, not the land of our own ancestors. They are following the culture of their ancestors. Imagine. They are following the culture of their ancestors by using their cattle and guns. Okay, now gun their ancestors to use they carry the direct cattle, guns and bullets. They will use their guns and bullets direct their cattle directly to other people's farmland, destroy their crops, destroy everything, all of their livelihood. They destroy everything. So it means that these people, their ancestors too, they are also destroyer. They just vindicate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu right now. This very video, it is a vindication because we have. Oh God, why BBC no go court? Why they no go court? We don't go pick una call. They called me. In fact, before they called me, I think maybe that they work now. They now message. Where the message said? They now message me. They don't even know my name. They just say Costo Biafra. We would like to talk to you, Costo Biafra. They don't even know my name because I'm not saying they don't understand. Say, this very page it is not a private page. So they say they won't talk to you, Costo Biafra. But thank God, I don't know who the person is. I even call them back, say, what thing you want to talk to me for? Normally, if I talk to them, I go decode them and I go bounce their call. But thank God, God so good. One of my comrades, bless them, maybe they don't first call that one before they call me. Now he don't come decode them. He can quickly send me message, say, Onajite, if these people call you, don't mind them. See what they won't do, see what they won't do. See what they do, see what they do. And that is exactly what they are doing. Do you see the whole thing? That is exactly what they are doing. Normal me, I'm not going to even fit for that kind of trap. I'm not that stupid like that. Sir. I resemble autopilot. If you call me BBC, I go ask you, they tell you that I'm the leader of Biafra. We had something we want to. Please, if you want to confirm anything, go and ask the leadership. There's a comment that if you think those comments are not good, go to court. It's as simple as that. Go to court. Go to court. You think you can intimidate who? Intimidate fire. Intimidate your generation. Who you want to intimidate? IPOB media warrior. You know, you say, you can't put stone for our heart before na kidnap him. Now, for don't kidnap him since now, but not succeed. So you don't already place those stones for our heart. Mad people everywhere.
Them into regular conflict with farming communities in several West African countries. However, in Nigeria, tensions have escalated. Over the last decade, there has...
Now the question, you know, when they saw this video, God go ask, who is escalating tension? Who is escalating tension? They will say, it is IPOB. IPOB Nnamdi Kanu is the one escalating tension. He is the one escalating tension. No? He is killing Fulani X-Men. Then the court will ask, is it only in Biafran territory that there escalation of tension in Nigeria? He will say no, also in the north. Because if he deny, you know that we will provide, even the judge said know about it. So he not go fit deny. He will say, yes, also in the north. He will not say, okay, who are the ones escalating tension in the north? He will say Fulani, X-Men, and a farmer. They are having a minor clash. He don't kill himself for the court. Oh, God. These people they get sense. They are not going to agree go court. They are not going to agree go court. Very useless people. They are not going to agree go court. We can't wait for you to go to court. Take us to court. We want to debate you in court. We will disgrace. We will make you as useless as you can ever imagine in your life. Useless set of people. We want to go to court. We will force you to take us to court. Anuban. Then we ask, Oh, is it IPOB that are also escalating tension in the north? You say, no, it is that one is between farmer and but they will not say, okay, in which area do we have Boko Haram and ISIS in West Africa and ISWAP and Al Qaeda? They say all are in the north. So who are they? Who are these people having clash with? Terrorists have clash with civilians. These people were even the thing not even sweet for man. How they won't carry talker? So for na mind na I tell some of my company, why na dey shiver? Wetin dey make una dey fear? Why will you be afraid? Say, see these BBC people, see what that. I say, why will you be afraid? Afraid of what? They put my name in the this, you know. Why will you be afraid? Tell them to take you to court. Me on Agita, I will be they just make sure say you let their friends drop message. Even as you just see police for your door, quickly do message, drop them, voice notes, drop them, quickly share and give about 10 people. Share and give people. Immediately, if you even delete your WhatsApp, we know what to do immediately. We know what to do. No how you go share and give 10 people when one of us not go there online. Mad people everywhere. Tell them to take you to court. You want to go to court. Nobody's going to take any questions from them. Nobody is going to take any questions from them. If they want to debate us, let them go to our leadership. We will not then follow backyard. We not get anybody where you go call. Anything will make our leadership not accept your interview. We know they accept. If you want to interview us, go to the leadership. Not the autopilot. We will get leader. Oh boy, this one is sweet to me. It is sweet to me. BFFs, this game not that interesting. The game is getting more interesting now. It is getting more interesting. Let's go on.
There's been an upsurge in attacks and kidnappings across the country, blamed on nomadic Fulani herders.
Blamed.
The global terror.
Do you see BBC? Blamed. How you don't die? Okay, no wahala. You say it is blamed. Then let us go to court. Go take us. Oh. So when this northern, when this Fulani terrorist leaders are issuing threat against the Biafran people, that is not the call for violence. Thunder, don't fire this BBC. We are here for you. We are going to swear you. In fact, we will give you woto. You go collect. Woto. Oh boy, this 2023 is too sweet. This will be a year that I will never forget in my life. A year that I will never forget, because this is a year. This is the year of our freedom. You see all this suffer, what we don't suffer. That's why all of you see the last fight said. I don't think that these infiltrators they will hold on longer. They can't even hold on to the half of 2016, 2023. They can't hold on up to the half of the year. My people, they don't fade away. We are here for you. We go give you woto. You go collect woto. Oh boy, this one is with me.
Terrorism Index attributed more than 1,300 deaths to Fulani extremists between 2018 and 2019. However, many Fulani have died in the cycle of revenge killings. Their leaders say they are being attacked.
Wait, they died of revenge killing. Revenge of what? Hey boy, I know. Me when they look. Now wetin they give our father, yeah. That's why our father not feel our fathers, and that's why they not feel reason well. See what their son give them. See what they dig. They open their skull, dig and put. Oh, wow. Now, wow.
Attacked by gangs from farming communities who try to steal their cattle, and that they are just defending themselves. Nigeria's President Muhammadu
Imagine
Buhari is
they
Fulani.
want to take their cattle and they are just defending themselves in another person's farmland. Hey, hey, God. Ah, this girl. Mazin Namdekanu. See, I need that. I am kneeling down. Hey, wherever you are, I say, may you be blessed. Mazin Namdekanu, I say, I bless you. When oh God, this man see everything. This man see everything. He saw everything. He knew that today is going to come. Oh, see the kind lie. See, they can't even. My God.
Fulani himself. There are claims his government has been too lenient towards criminal acts committed by some Fulani, which has emboldened many
Committed by some Fulani
perpetrators. President Buhari denies these claims, calling them unfair. This investigation has seen how these attacks have been weaponized as part of IPOB's disinformation campaigns and painted as part of a grand conspiracy to subjugate and Islamize the South.
The IPOB had this thing with cattle because they believe the Hausa Fulani are going to farm all kinds of propaganda. Some of these things, there might be truth in some of these
in fact, I don't finish this video. No. I'm not going to finish this video. I'm expecting you guys go to court. Go to court. You are a madman. You are a madman. You all are mad people. If I see all this kind of thing, they pain me. They pain me. See human being, and he get children, he get family, and he not pray make him die.
There might be some truth in that, but I took it several notches and made it.
There might be some truth in that. Listen again.
Been weaponized as part of IPOB's disinformation campaigns and painted as part of a grand conspiracy to subjugate and Islamize the South.
The IPOB had this thing with cattle because they believe the Hausa Fulani are going to farm all kinds of propaganda. Some of these things, there might be truth in some of these allegation of herdsmen destroying farms. There's no doubt herdsmen.
You see? You can't, you know this kind of way we say, you go dey lie, but your conscience go dey tell you, say, no matter how demonic you dey, your conscience go dey tell you, say, this is the way they do. Me will be devil, I don't feel do this way they do. Devil they talk to them, so now devil they in mind. They tell us, say, what you are saying, I the demon myself, I cannot say this thing you are saying. I cannot say this thing you are saying. Stop this thing, please. You are trying to bully me. Devil is telling this idiot here. He said there might be truth. There's no doubt. How maybe and no doubt. And you say this one go school. Oh, now you make una see FA, say FA na illiterate, FA na this, FA na that. You know say before we dey call a barrister FA. We don't wait and say he gets sense pass most of una. You don't know. You know, say we don't wait. She says she gets sense pass most of una. When they say she not go school, she not do this, she not do that. She is mentally sound more than most of you. And I can assure you that. Maybe, but no doubt that there are. Okay, let's listen to it again.
Because they believe they are going to farm all kinds of propaganda. Some of these things, there might be truth in some of these allegation of herdsmen destroying farms. There's no doubt herdsmen were destroying farms and all of that. But then I came up with a story of, oh, they were also raping our women.
Okay. So now, I want every human being to, especially these Europeans, I want them to pay attention. Somebody can come to your farmland where you earn your living as a German or as a British citizen, where you are farming, to even not just to earn your living, also to help feed the nation. Somebody came there. It destroyed everything that you used many months to farm, to plant, and to water for many months. Now come the time of your harvest. Somebody came there with his own cattle, with his own business, his own private business, and destroy. This is what we even call break and entry. Breaking and entry. Normally, this person it is under the category of armed robbery. Armed robbery. If you want to defend yourself from an armed robber or invader that is coming for you, is ready to take your life if you resist him from invading you. So you must be ready to kill that same invader who is ready to kill you. Then you say this is a call for violence? How? To the extent that not just that he invaded you, stole, destroyed all your farmland, and used them to feed his cattle. He also raped your women. He raped your children. He raped your wife. He raped your daughter. Even your old mother, he raped her till she passed out. Which court or which law? In fact, if you carry this kind of case, go court will tell you that you are a bastard. In fact, the court will tell you you are going to jail. For you to come before me and be explaining all this things, can't you defend yourself? Can't you defend yourself? Court will even jail you. So you bring this, but if the enemy bring them, say you defend yourself, you can't bring them. He go detain this big demon journalist. We call it BBC.
There might be some truth in that, but IPOP took it several notches and made it like a rhetoric and made it like an anthem. So any attack, even if it's not.
Listen to this again. This is very important.
There are claims his government has been too lenient towards criminal acts committed by some Fulani, which has emboldened many perpetrators. President Buhari denies these claims, calling them unfair. This investigation has seen how these attacks have been weaponized as part of IPOB's disinformation campaigns and painted as part of a grand conspiracy to subjugate and Islamize the South.
The IPOB had this thing with cattle because they believe the Hausa Fulani are going to farm all kinds of propaganda. Some of these things, there might be truth in some of these allegations of herdsmen destroying farms. There's no doubt herdsmen were destroying farms and all of that. But then I came up with a story of, oh, they were also raping our women. There might be some truth in that, but IPOB took it several notches and made it like a rhetoric and made it like an anthem. So any attack, even if it's not remotely connected to the Hausa Fulani, they blame it on Hausa Fulani.
The leader of Mieti Allah Teluri.
Let us leave this program here. I cannot continue. I'm waiting for them to arrest any of my comrades. Let them arrest. If BBC arrest any of my comrades, then you go know waiting that they call IPO. Zoo not they tell you. I think you be their brain master now. Zoo not they tell you. Zoo not they tell you the whole story. The zoo not telling you the whole story. Try yourself. I say, try yourself. You will understand what is called IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra. BBC, try yourself. Or Britain, try yourself. Order for any of us arrest. We will kill that mad people anyway. Or Biafra. Let us leave it here.